Hello to you too, Noah. Hi, hello, welcome or welcome back, Lucas Besties, to another video. I am excited to be filming this weekly vlog. Last week's vlog, very productive, very demure, very cutesy, very new bookshelfy. If you haven't seen last week's vlog, then you should definitely go watch it. If you haven't seen any of the videos I posted last week, then you should definitely go watch them. Especially my September TBR. This is the first vlog going up in September, and it is the last vlog of August. So let's just hop right into it. I am still currently reading Lights Out. I am 103 pages in, chapter 9. I could probably finish this today or tomorrow, one of the two, not really quite sure yet. Whether or not that happens, I can't tell you. All I can say is I want to finish it this week, and this is a super easy read. And once I actually start sitting down to read it, I fly through it, especially because now we're at the very interesting parts of the book, where like the first couple of chapters are kind of boring because there's like just a little bit back and forth, but now our characters are actually interacting in person. I'm like, yes, give me more. So I will probably finish this within the next like 2 or 3 days. Hopefully tomorrow after work or Wednesday after work. I'm not completely sure. Another book that I am currently reading is Throttled by Lauren Asher. I am 49% on the way through with it. I'm on chapter 18. That will be finished over the next couple days. I don't know when. I am folding clothes today, so I'll listen to a bit of it, and I have to wash dishes today, so I'll also be listening to that while I do those things. So it's gonna get finished pretty quickly here. I do have a couple extra audiobooks on hold already, so that way whenever I finish this, maybe one of them will be done or ready for me to like listen to, or either I'll finish Throttled and have one come in a couple days afterwards. Besides those 2 books, I have 2 other books I want to try and start this week. One of them being The Wicked King by Holly Black, which is the second book after The Cruel Prince. I didn't get to start it last week. I'm for sure starting it this week because I'm reading 2 different romance books, and usually I like to have at least 1 or 2 genres going at the same time. And since I have both of these ready, I think I want to go ahead. Since I'm already reading both of those, I think I want to go ahead and try and start this. Probably today, or either I'll take it tomorrow, take it with me to work tomorrow morning. Either way, I am starting this week, whether you like it or not. And then once I finish either Throttled or Lights Out, I want to try and start Ace of Spades. This would be a reread for me, but I haven't read it since like 2023, so it's a couple years, and usually after a couple years of the plot of a book leaves my brain, and so the plot of this book has pretty much left my brain. The only reason I know what this book is about is because I read the synopsis on the inside flap here. But basically you're following 2 black kids who go to this all-white school. It's a private academy. And they did a lot of work to get to where they are now, and it is their senior year at this school when all of a sudden this person called Ace starts basically dropping info about them to the school, and they have to team up together to find out who. And that's pretty much what I got from the synopsis of this. Now, will I try and figure out what I remember as I start reading it? Probably. But yeah, that's pretty much my like goals. I want to at least try and finish 2 books this week and get started on a couple more. If that's the case, then I will have finished 4 books in the month of August, which may not seem like a lot, but it is a lot considering I really only finished my first book almost 2 weeks ago. So do with that what you will. And today is the 25th, so that means I have 6 days left in the month to try and finish a couple more books. So maybe a book every other day until the 31st. Maybe, I don't know, we'll see. But yeah, this is what I have in store. This could change, especially if I have my library book come in. Things can definitely change with my library book coming in. If they do, I'll let you know. But that's all I got for you. for this week. I do plan annotating a bit this week because I am ready to annotate again. I'm going to be annotating The Cruel Prince. I already created an annotation system, and I already annotated a little bit of it in last week's vlog if you watched it. So, but yeah, my dog is walking around telling me she needs to go potty and that we need to go on a walk. Y'all, the way she stops and looks at me after I said we're going to go on a walk. No, we're going to go on a walk. You want to go on a walk? She's like, yes, 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 yes. Okay. So we're going to take little mama on a walk. But welcome to another weekly vlog, guys. Hi, it's editing Emerson here. So I lost the footage from Monday and Tuesday. It's not really that I lost the footage. I actually had the footage, edited the footage, and accidentally deleted said edited footage. So you're just gonna get literally the intro and then the talking clip of Wednesday morning. I'm so sorry. My bad, shawties. My bad, shawties.
Not really bad news. Kind of okay news.
I'll do better. I feel like in every video that I have made recently, I am wearing this hoodie in like almost every single intro or update that I film in that video. I think it's concerning. Maybe I'm just embracing the fact that it's feeling like fall in Georgia, and I guess I don't really know, but not the point. The point is, welcome to a reading update. Why am I phrasing this like an intro? It's not. Here's a reading update, or just an update in general. Monday, I don't even know what I did Monday. Oh, Monday I finished editing, got the video uploaded, so the vlog that's supposed to go up today at 12 is uploaded. I read a bit that day. Yesterday I had work, and Monday night also, I got a notification that This Woman Kingdom by Tahereh Mafi came in for my hold at the library, so I went and picked it up yesterday before I collected it at work. I'm only on chapter 3. I haven't read very much of it. I read it when I was at work yesterday, but my main focus actually is going to be today. It's going to be Lights Out, but if I get to this tonight, I will, but I don't know. Because I want to try and finish Lights Out today. I have less than 200 pages left, and I read almost 100 pages just in itself yesterday. I woke up extremely early yesterday and read until it was time for me to go to work, and that's kind of my excuse for being up right now. It is currently 8:40. I set my alarm to go off at 7:30, 7:50, and 8 a.m. when I didn't actually get up out the bed up until about 20 minutes ago. But I digress, okay? So, yeah, I think I'm gonna start, on the days that I work in the morning, I think I'm gonna start getting up early in the morning to read before work, so that way I'll actually have time to read in the day. I mean, I make time at night. I'm also probably gonna read a lot tonight when I get home, which is why I say I'm probably going to end up finishing Lights Out, because I am 240 pages in, which means I have 156 pages left, or 176 pages left. I don't know. Pretty much my goal is to try and finish this today. It's going to work with me, and I'm reading it this morning. So hopefully I can finish this today. I don't know how confident in myself I am, but I think I can do it. I think that's not bad. I could have 200 pages left, but I don't. I'm on page 240. There are 416 pages left. Yeah, so I have 176 pages left. So that's not bad. It could be so much worse. But yeah, I'm reading this morning before I go to work, and I'm bringing it to work with me whenever I can. I'm going to read it whenever I can while I'm at work, and then whenever I get home tonight, this is probably the first thing I'm going to try and finish. And then if that's the case, I'm off tomorrow, which means I can take a nap after work today, and then stay up however long I want, because I don't work tomorrow. So I'll probably end up reading a good bit of this. From what I've read so far, I'm interested, I'm intrigued. I feel a little lost, but I'm also only on the 4th chapter, and this is a brand new fantasy world that I've never read from before. So I'm like, whoa. But I decided to read this series by Tara Murphy first, because I didn't really care for Shatter Me. Or no, I read Shatter Me, and I think I rated it like a 3.5. And then I read Unravel Me, and Softy and everything, and I haven't gone back since, but that's because I haven't really thought about it. But this series, the 4th book is coming out, so people have been talking about it again, because they're doing the rereads of it, because I think this comes out towards like the end of September or whatever, and people have been doing the rereads of it before the 4th book comes out in September. So I decided, why not read it, see what I think of it, and if I like it enough, I will be getting the 2nd book from my library. I might even buy a physical copy of my own. I found a couple on Pango for a good price. So if I don't have to spend $20 on a hardback, because I think I want the hardback of the series, because the paperbacks have that little flap that I hate, don't want it. So if I can get this for cheap off Pango, I'm going to. You can bet your bottom dollar. So this is like almost 500 pages. What the heck? It's 495. I think there's a love triangle on this as well, but I'm not sure. Also, I got glasses again. I probably should have started with that. I probably should have put these on when I sat down, but I didn't think about it. I have glasses again. Let's not break these. The only reason I did not have glasses was because I broke them in my move from my last place to this place, and I just was being lazy and didn't want to buy them. Not gonna lie. So here we are. Anyways, I'm gonna go sit down and read Lights Out before work. I don't have to be at work till 10:30, so I'm probably not gonna leave here till about 10:15. So that gives me a little over an hour to try and read. Like, it'll be like an hour and like 30 minutes, actually. Because it's only gonna take me like 2 seconds to get dressed. Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and brush my teeth and wash my face while I'm reading. Or either watching a video, I don't know, but I have over an hour to read. And in that hour, I think I get through about 50 to 60 pages. So let's go ahead and hop right to it. is a 10 out of 10, guys. 10 out of 10 today. Dinner's been done, and I don't know how I feel. Let's get out of here before I go back in there and get more books. Besties, I'm hungover. I drank last night. If my last clip isn't like an indication of anything, I I got drunk. I don't think I've gotten that drunk since like my 21st birthday. And that was only 3 months ago. But I was, I was pretty gone there. Me and my best friend planned to get drunk last night though. And it was fun. I did have a good time with my best friend. Our boyfriends had to babysit us, but it's fine. We all made it out. We all made it home safely. I literally live across the street. We live across the street from each other right now. So I literally just was like, okay, let's get drunk. I'll come over. We'll come over and we'll drink. And we drank and had a fun time. But besides that, I do have reading updates. Plus, oh my god, plus book buying updates, because as you saw yesterday, I went book shopping. I made a dent, okay? But I think the dent was worth it in my opinion, okay? So with that being said, let me just show you what I got yesterday, okay? So I got Heartless Hunter by Kristen Cicerelli, which is the first book in the Crimson Moth, like, duology. And if you don't know what she's about, where have you been, what are you doing? I love this. I think I gave this book 5 stars. And now I have a physical copy of it. I will need to, my next paycheck probably will be going to buy book 2. Sure the fuck I am. Okay, I need it. I need to read it. The next book I got was A Broken Blade by Melissa Blair. I've also read this, but I read this so long ago that I don't remember the events of this book. So, with that being said, I am going to reread this as if I have never read it before. I'm going to read this, and let me not say reread. I'm going to read this like I've never read it before, because I remember absolutely fuck nothing from this book. All I know is that our main character is a halfling. She works for the king. She ends up having to hunt down this, like, fae person who's, like, killing people, I guess. So, there's that. And then this other book, listen, I folded, okay? I majorly folded with this one, okay? Look, I have heard nothing but good things about this book, and I decided to get it. Should I have? No. But did I? Yes. You can't fault me now. It's already been purchased, already in my hands. I can't take it back. I've already written in it. But I got Direbound by Sable Sorensen, which is a new fantasy romance that I think literally just got traditionally published. It was indie published. People found out about it, got enough hype for it to get picked up by a publisher, and it got tried published, I think literally yesterday, or like a couple days ago, if I remember correctly. So, yeah, I got it. My next paycheck, hopefully I'm more responsible with what books I bought. But I mean, the 5 out of the 6 books I bought have reasons behind them, because they're all books I either want to read or continuations of series, or books I have read as ebooks and audiobooks and bought physical copies of. So with that being said, I get to have a pass. 1 pass every time I go book shopping, okay? The next book I have is Bad Blood, which is the 4th and final book in the Natural series. I can't read the blurb on this or I will spoil stuff for myself, so I'm going to put my hand here. But this is the last book. I think that's what's been keeping me from reading. All in is that I don't have this on hand, and I know I would want the physical copy of this in my hands to just sit and crack this bitch open like this and read, okay? And I think the novella 12 is also at the back of here, so that'll be fun to read. The other book I got was Foxglove, which is the 2nd book in the Belladonna series by Adeline Grace. I haven't even read Belladonna, but I think I'm gonna like it because this series is giving very much fall vibes, and fall is my favorite season. All right, so I think I'm gonna fly through this series during this fall spooky season. Okay. And then the other book I got, the last book I got was Wretched by Emily McIntyre, which is the 3rd book in the Never After series by Emily McIntyre. Whenever I go to Walmart looking for this, they never have it, so I knew I would have to get it either from Barnes & Noble, Pango, some bookstore, and they had it at Books A Million when I went yesterday, and I obviously had to pick the bitch up, okay? Like, I can't wait to read this. I don't know which like villain this is based off of. I need to look it up, but I'm excited. Let me see. Which one is this after? Oh, okay. It said, I think this is Wizard of Oz. Cool. So that's my book haul. And then for bookish updates, I did end up finishing Lights Out by Navessa Allen on Wednesday night after work. I had a fun time with this. This is one of my favorite books to like read, to give like a little palate cleanser, but also it's just fun if you want to have like a cute little giggle, because Josh, overthinker, major overthinker, just like me, and it's so funny to be in his head. But also, like, these two people together in general, amazing, absolutely hilarious. Love this book. One of my favorite books of all time. Even if it isn't a 4 or 5 star, it's still a very high 4 star for me, and I absolutely enjoy it. So yeah, this reread was very, very fun for me, and I can't wait to read caught up and get caught up eventually. The next book I got, not the next book I got, other reading updates. I went and got This Woven Kingdom from the library that morning, I believe. Yeah, literally Wednesday morning, I went and got it from the library. This is the book I put on hold that I mentioned in the video earlier, in the intro, I believe. I'm only on chapter 8. I'm 84 pages in, having a good time so far. A little confused on what's going on, because we kind of just get thrown into whatever we have going on here. But the premise of the book that I have so far is we are following a prince and heir to the throne who was out and about in town when he met our female main character, who was a servant in one of the like noble houses, and he suspects her of being a spy. He thinks that she's a spy, come to like try and kill the king. That's all I've gotten so far. But from what I know about this book, that servant is a long lost heir to like the Jinn Empire or whatever. She's Jinn basically, which is like a mythical being or whatever. And she's basically hiding in plain sight as best she can. So that's why I feel like my little princess, Disney princess bookmark fit the theme of the book. And that's why I'm using it as a bookmark. Like I said, I'm not very far in, so my understanding of the book is very slim. But I'm having a good time with it so far, okay? No complaints here. I don't know what I'm going to do before work today. I'm probably just going to sit and read. I have quite a while before work today. It's only 9:45 and I don't have work till 4 o'clock. So that's about 6 hours of reading time I have on my hands. So we're going to take advantage of that. We're going to take full-fledged advantage of that. So I'm going to go read. I'm going to eat more chips because that's what I've been eating to kind of help cure my hangover I'm going through currently. So I'm going to go put these books back on the shelf and then lay right here and read. This is literally my setup. I don't have to turn TV on and my iPad was already on the bed. So I said, fuck it. And I'm laying here watching YouTube on my iPad and eating chips. So yeah. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Next week's vlog is gonna be a good one. I already talked to my boyfriend about it, so you'll see what it is when it comes out. But my boyfriend gives you a hint, and if it doesn't, then you'll just have to wait and see. I can't wait. So yeah, I am going to go now. I've been keeping it for too long. This is a damn near 10-minute clip because I blabbed and blabbed and blabbed and blabbed, and I'm still blabbing. I'm gonna go lay down. Hello, bookish besties. Welcome to the end of the vlog. I need to wash this hoodie because I think I have worn this consecutively for the last 2 vlogs. It's time to get washed, buddy. So we'll be washing this probably after I film this clip. But anyways, today's been a day. Today's been a day so far, and it's only like 9:52. I have to be at work in 2 hours, so I'm gonna go ahead and end this vlog out right here. I have most of this edited already, and it's already at like 40 minutes, so I don't know how long this is going to be, and I'm so sorry. But maybe you enjoy hour-long vlogs. I don't know. We'll see, though. So, with that being said, this week, I feel like a lot was done. I feel like a lot has happened, a lot of things have changed. But what I can say is 2 books read. Life has taken a turn. I don't know what's gonna happen, especially because me and my boyfriend are fighting right now. Life is kicking my ass, and books are the only good point I have right now, and that's all. But I did finish 2 books. One of them being Lights Out by Vanessa Allen, 4.5 probably, if I'm really thinking about it. This is a 4.5. I really enjoyed it. The only reason it's not a complete 5-star is just because the beginning starts off a little slow, a little boring. But besides that, I ate this up. I ate it up like, what's my favorite food? Like my grandma's home-baked mac and cheese, bro. Like, this shit is bussin', okay? Now, is this my 3rd time reading it in 1 year? Yes. But it also helped me beat my slump that I've been fighting for the last few months, okay? You don't come for me, alright? We're not doing it, okay? So I read it for the 3rd time, okay? Sue me. Cry about it. I don't know. But yeah, I did finish that. Really enjoyed it. I already touched on that. But yesterday, while I was working on my mom's birthday present at my desk, I ended up finishing Throttled by Lauren Asher, which is the first book in a Dirty Air series by her. Love it. Not a 5-star. I haven't decided what my scale is going to be for contemporary romances that aren't like dark romances. Just yet, because I don't read a lot of lighter romances, and this is what I would consider a light romance, just because it's not like Lights Out where he's a stalker, or it's not Haunting and Hunting Adeline, or The Predator and the Reaper, or like stuff like that. So I don't have a scale for how I judge those type of books yet, because I don't read that many of them, although I do want to read a bit more of them. So like, I want to read Icebreaker Right-Handed Grace. I want to read Icebreaker Right-Handed Grace, that series. But for now, it's a 4.25, I believe. I really enjoyed it. Noah Slade, fine piece of man, okay? He was down bad for Maya, and I applaud it. Because even some of the dark romance books I read, the men aren't even as down bad as he was. So, I finished that. Obviously, this week, we went to the bookstore, and I hauled 6 books. So, yeah, it's been a week. We did some damage, to my bank account, but it's okay. We'll live. I do need to read these soon. Get them on my physical TBR. I mean, my physical TBR is not that long. Really only 4 of these are on my physical TBR because 2 of them I've already read and just bought physical copies of. But I digress, okay? I am nothing but a bookish lover, okay? Sue me. But these books, like, looking at this stack is crazy. The one I'm most excited to read out of this whole stack are these 2. One, because I've heard nothing but good things about this, but also, look at the floppiness of this book, okay? Look. And then obviously this one, because it's the last book in the Natural series by Jennifer Lynn Barnes. other news besides the haul that I did in this video, I did start another book, which is This Woven Kingdom by Tahara Mafi. I said in the beginning of this book, if this came in, then the Wicked King was going back on the shelf. And so the Wicked King went back on the shelf. And I started this. I'm 163, 62 pages in. I'm in the middle of a chapter. I dropped my boyfriend off at work this morning, and before we left, I was reading this, so I stopped in the middle of a chapter so I could take him to work. But I am reading that. I don't know how I feel about it yet. Don't ask that question. I don't know. I'm having mixed feelings because the first 100 or so pages of this book, we were following one little incident and the aftermath of said incident, and I feel like we've gotten nowhere, but also now we're somewhere, and so now I'm just lost in how I feel in general. So I couldn't tell you that, but I do know that I have liked what I've read so far, but I haven't loved what I read so far. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing has happened where I'm jumping up and down wanting to read more of this. I'm kind of just reading it whenever I have the chance to read it, you know? Hopefully, when I sit down to read this later tonight, it will be fine, but we'll see. I don't know what next week's vlog is going to be. I'm still up in the air about the 2 ideas I have, but I kind of like one idea more than the other idea at the moment. So I think I'm going to go with that other idea. So hopefully when next week's video drops, you'll see it. This week I do have a couple of videos that I want to try and film. So with that being said, I hope you enjoyed today's video, guys. Have a great day, evening, night, morning, afternoon, and whatever part of the world you are having it in. If you like today's video, give it a big thumbs up, subscribe, comment. I am so close to 70 subscribers, and then that puts me even this much closer to 100 subscribers, which is where I want to be at by December 31st. So if you could just do me the big fat favor of telling your friends to come subscribe and watching my videos, you looking for more content, Lucas content. I know there's a lot out there, a lot, but so I hope you enjoyed today's video, guys, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Goodbye.